Hi guys. So in this video we'll discuss about the params keyword in C sharp. So params keyword is used to pass variable number of arguments in a function. And let's see the usage of the same with a small example. I have a console application which I've already created, and this is the main function. So let me add one method which adds an array of numbers, okay, and which will return the sum of the same. So and numbers is what I'm going to name this, and this is going to be an array of numbers. So I'll run through a for loop, maybe a for each loop. We'll run through this items, take a result variable. We'll add this numbers up. Return the result here. So now I have this function ready to add the numbers. So let me have a array of the numbers which I'm going to pass to this function, for which I need to initialize the array with the set of numbers. Let's suppose I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the same which I'm going to pass and get the result. Okay. So this should work all fine, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, which will be equals to 10. So if I run this, so this is returning 10 as expected and working fine. Now, what is the problem here? So here, I need to initialize an array and pass it to this function, right? Without initializing the array, I cannot pass this over here. And arrays need to be initialized so that it will have a fixed length, correct? So this makes me always pass always initialize the array and then pass it to the function. So now if I add a params keyword here, in this case I can do away with this line and I can pass any number of arguments. See, I pass as you before, so this works fine. I can also do a where result 2, which will be add numbers. I can also add 2 numbers. I can also add 3 numbers and so on and so forth. So it allows me to pass any number of arguments of type integer, and I can still calculate and get the values for each of these cases. So this is one use case of what params enable us to do. Another thing is if I change this integer to object type and I pass instead of only numbers the last, I'll pass it as a string as the last parameter, and maybe here as well I pass a double value and then also a string test1, so it doesn't throw me error anywhere while calling these functions. Yes, there's an error here because now we are not dealing with the integers, so let's remove this and let's just print out whatever we have done on the top. So I'll just print out the each of the items in the loop. And now since I'm just do not have the integers or the decimals at place, so it's not going to return anything. also do away with this since I'm just printing the numbers. So this is how again another use case where the params keyword enables us to pass any data type of arguments as well. So here, along with the number of arguments that I'm passing variable, I can also pass the different data types and it will work fine for us. So this is the example of the params keyword, how it is used in C Sharp and how it enables us to uh, uh, take into account different data types and different number of arguments. Now in real life development in our applications, large scale applications, there might be a scenarios where we do not have all the data at hand. Say we make some API calls, we make some calls from the third party libraries, and we have only a few data at hand. So based on the available data, we can always pass those arguments which we have at hand, and we can leave out the rest. So this is a very common use case that we go about, and params keyword definitely enables us to solve that problem. And another thing, even .NET framework internally uses a lot of params keyword, a lot of functions, and yes, I think that's all about the params keyword that we had in this video. Thank you.